All right, there we go, guys. That's number 3 on the little jig. Now, you tie a pretty good jig, bud. I ain't gonna lie to you. You tie a pretty good hair jig. And then, but we're gonna see if this will hold up, guys, because if we can come here and selectively target the rainbows, it's a good lesson in the differences. Oh, got a brown though. I was hoping that we could put on a good lesson in the differences between how the rainbows feed and the browns feed. Now, some of these browns are going to be straight post spawners, and how about that thing?
Fish.
Hey, Troy, where's your jig, bud? Wasn't there a jig in that frame somewhere? Okay, look at that, choked. Guys. Look at, there's a big kite. Where's it got my pliers right here? That jig's barless, but I don't want to reach in there. He's got some fangs in there. And so we'll be quick about getting him out. There we go. All right, now there's another beauty. Look at the color on these, guys. If you want to know why Colorado stocks a jillion brown trout, that's why. Look at that big kipe on the jaw, Troy, and all the beautiful butter belly. That's a good looking brown trout, guys.
Pretty fish.
Look at that thing. Here you go, buddy. Get on out of here. So when Parks and Wildlife comes here and they spawn, what they're doing is they're catching males and females both. They'll keep the females in a holding tank until they get ripe and start dumping eggs. And when they do that, then they'll fertilize those eggs with the milk from the males they also catch. Then those fertilized eggs then go to a hatchery. They'll hatch them into fry and then move them out to feeding areas around the state and fatten them up and put them in various lakes. So this lake is real important from that standpoint. But really for you as an angler, why it's important here at North Delaney is that there's a very high density of browns in here. They do that to ensure that there's plenty for next year. So it's a lake that's basically catch and release. This is not a place you come to catch a bunch of harvest and research the limits yourself. But this is not a harvest lake so much as it's a place to come sport fish. First time we've been here throwing strictly like hair jigs and stuff like that. We've always thrown big jerk baits and stuff.
First time I've been here.
And first time you've ever been here. Well, you better catch some more fish then. I better quit talking. You better catch some more fish. We've done so well here with jerk baits in the past, catching the big browns, you know, that it's just a lack of imagination, Troy, to come do the same thing again.
Yeah.
So as much as it's one of my favorite fisheries, we come here every year, but it's also one of the most important fisheries for Colorado Parks and Wildlife because of the brown trout issue that's in here. So, and the funny thing is it's famous for its browns, but the rainbows and cuttbows that are in here get huge because of all the browns that are in here. So they eat all the eggs from all those browns.
There he is.
You get him? Yeah. Oh, nice. All right, I reached down to grab another rod, and then we are hooked up again. I'm gonna take this opportunity to warm my fingers and let Troy go fight this one from way out there. There you go. That's a good one, Mr. Coburn. Yeah, Delaney Butte State Wildlife Area. I don't know why anybody would come fishing here. Did you get a big bobo?
It looks like a cuttbow.
Or, yeah, cut, but either way, not a brownie. Yep, sure enough. I suppose it's time for the net job. Yeah, and that's the whole thing, guys. With the jigs here today, we really want to demonstrate the differences in behavior of the piscivores. You know, you get the browns, and they'll eat anything high in the water column that swims, and you get these big old bobos in there. Yeah, there's a nice one there, bud. That is a pretty one, buddy. Nice. That's a pretty one right there. Go ahead and put him back. Guys, man, that's
whoa, hello.
That's why you come to the Delaney complex, guys. It's like I said, it's famous for its browns. And we've caught so many browns here over the years, and we'll show you some of those fantastic fishery for that. But by keying on the different feeding habits of the different fish, you can catch different kind of trout in the same lake at the same time of year, doing totally different things. Rainbows, of course, spawn in the spring. The browns spawn in the fall. The rainbows eat the browns' eggs in the fall, and the browns eat the rainbows' eggs in the spring. And
he's spitting up.
Yep, there you go.
Brown eggs.
Yep, that's it, guys.
That's what he's eating.
That's it, right there. And if you look at the color, I don't have a jig, but I have one of these. You got a little bit of the pastel in there, and this one's been chewed on. You can see it's already deflated, so he ate that one. But that's the deal, guys. The rainbows eat the browns' eggs in the fall, and then the browns return the favor in the spring. Exactly. So. Food chain's a tough place to make a living. Nice catch, Troy. Real nice catch.
What a pretty fish, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.